There we go.
Where I come from is a different kind of place. Bring my core around here. Hey, get my Bud Light. Is there any way we can have two of these around this area instead of just one?
The No Name Podcast.
I don't want to have to get up.
A Bud Light?
What you going with, Bud Light Podcast?
No.
We ain't about to name it just yet. We need to have a selection process.
Yeah.
There need to be a list of 40 names.
Well,
we want the best name possible.
Hey, man.
Rise of the South? What y'all want to call it?
We ain't got no name of this podcast right now, but we gon'
Why
we talk about some things today.
Yet? All right.
I mean, this is what we just about to start, man. We putting all this on there. I don't care.
Hey.
I'm trying to go live on Facebook. We got Marvin Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Wellington
Ojukwu.
He wanted to put that O in there.
Oh.
I ain't know your name. I didn't even know it was an O in his name for a long time.
I didn't even for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
A lot of people was messing up at these open mics, and I was like, let's just shorten it real quick.
But you was just going about Juku though.
Let's shorten it real quick. Juku. That's simple. They was having a problem with that.
Yeah.
Jerusalem? Nigga, no. It's Juku. How easy could it?
The Unknown Podcast, man, right now, unnamed.
We ain't got no name for it.
We ain't got no name right now, but we about to have a good time tonight.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Juku, how's your week, man? How was your day?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Got up. I went and did some writing after I came back from an audition where I was first on. We don't need to call any names.
Is that the voice we going?
Is that the Juku voice we going with, man?
Nah, I'm just. When you ask me how you doing, it's almost like that's the voice you. How was your day? That's how you got it, man, nigga.
It's kind of like a mayonnaise sandwich question.
Let the tears flow.
You got to answer it that way.
We got Marvin Hunter in the building.
Yes, sir.
You been all right today?
Man, they been fucking a bucket of assholes. Woke up
Bucket?
this morning, funk ass squirrel up in my gutters, man. Get out there and chunk apples at this motherfucker.
Up in the
Till I
guts.
call the people to come out to
See, I
go
don't
up
have
there
those
to make
issues.
sure he ain't getting in the attic.
Yeah,
Man.
I ain't got those kind of issues
So
with.
that's how the day started for me.
So, yeah, my day been all right. You know,
What's a blessing?
yeah, I ain't
It's
do
a blessing.
Nothing. I ain't do nothing today. Unnamed Podcast, y'all. For those y'all who don't know, this is gonna be a podcast. We're gonna be speaking our mind, talking about what we want to talk about.
Yes, we are.
It's been that time. For those who do follow me, don't think this gonna be some type of clean opinions. This ain't for you. So if you are sensitive, you may want to get out of this show because we're gonna be talking about
briskly to the next exit.
yeah, because we ain't
Briskly to the nearest exit.
so we keeping it real. We keeping it grown. We gonna have a lot to talk about today, man.
Be some choice words.
Some choice words,
Very choice syllables.
but we tired of some things.
We tired of
We tired. Sick and tired. Boy, Lord have mercy. We sick and tired.
I just read some. What is that, man?
huh?
What's the first? The
Hey.
first sentence.
Tired of them.
Tired of what? What is
Tired
that?
of new nigga fuck boys. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. You know, we all know these type of people. We all know these type of people.
Who are the new?
Look, let me tell you something. For the longest time, women have been grooming men to be a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
Basically, to be them.
yeah.
That's a woman's idea of what a good man is somebody who does what she says and thinks like she wants them to think. Well, that's been going on for about 20 years. These new nigga fuckboys are grown now. And they out here. They infiltrating our male groups. Let me tell you something. When you get 3 or more men together, there's going to be some childishness and it's going to be some inappropriateness. That's how we like it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
our pleasure. It uplifts our spirit. We do not need these new nigga fuckboys speaking on the behalf of women as if a woman is present. And women, if that's the kind of man you like, he need to be in the
What
house
up,
with y'all
folks?
sipping on mimosas and comparing each other's pedicures because we don't want him around us.
Okay, we here at the Unnamed Podcast.
The Unnamed Podcast, the new
Marvin was talking about new niggas that
New
they
nigga
just
fuck
don't
boys.
want around. People who want to
These
speak.
soft. They
are
not
soft,
gay.
though.
They're not gay. They're not.
But it's
they're
women's
not,
fault,
they're
though.
Not, they not feminine.
Hey.
It's just that. Well, guys, come on, guys. Hey, the devil's advocate motherfuckers. We trying to be childish and inappropriate, and this motherfucker is over here. Get your ass in the house with the women and sip on some mimosas. The same dude that bring his woman around when ain't number dudes. That dude. We
And
don't,
Korea.
we don't like you.
The women,
We don't like
that's
you at
creative. I mean, my take on that too, man. These niggas out here, man, ain't women created them.
Yeah.
Women created these because my definition of that are the dudes that ain't doing nothing, living on your couch right now, driving your car and taking you to work,
Yeah.
and then you mad at all the niggas, at all us because of him. But you create them, you allow them to do it.
You allow them to do it.
You allow them to lay on your
them to do it.
couch.
Well, what's the solution to rectify these men who have gone super sensitive, but
Expose
with
them.
no direction?
Point them out every time you see one.
Point them out.
You can't do that because you can't use certain terms.
You're going to get labeled, that's toxic masculinity.
You can't use certain terms these days. There's a lot of terms we can't use these days. Like we used to call them faggots, sissies.
No, oh, hey.
I'm just saying no.
Well,
I'm
you're not calling
them
nobody.
that
You
now.
just said, hey, look,
I'm just telling you what it is.
If folks say nigga,
I'm just saying
Yeah,
we used to. I mean, it was. I mean, we didn't know. Of course, we didn't know those terms were. Well, people just take offense to it. You used to be able to say faggot and sissies. And
when I called somebody
punks.
that, we wasn't talking about. We didn't think you had a penis in your mouth. We didn't think
We
your mouth
didn't-
was a dick garage.
Yeah, we
think
didn't
that
know
at
man.
all.
We didn't know, but we were able to say those terms. I mean, shoot, Eddie Murphy said it in his special.
I will tell you this. After you watch Captain Marvel, you will have a few choice words for the movie itself.
Man,
Is
let me tell you
that
something.
is that you trying to turn?
Let me tell you something.
I-
You trying
look,
to flip script.
I ain't
that
even
what
trying.
it's
Look,
about?
I'm not even trying.
Trying to transition.
I'm not even trying to transition.
Transition.
But when you said that word, I thought I the first thing that come to my mind was the movie.
Tell you something.
Why did you try to change the
Let me tell you
subject?
something.
But
Captain,
that's
It ain't even.
Captain Marvel should be called Vagina
Man.
Good, Penis Bad.
It did, if
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, Wellington tried to change that subject quick, didn't he?
I
man?
don't even talk about. I don't.
He's uncomfortable.
It ain't even that. I want to talk about this movie.
But we was gonna talk about it after we got done talking.
Well, how long was it gonna stay on that? I want to aim.
Oh, politically
What is our
correct.
aim? Not even political. But what's the aim that we driving at?
No new nigga.
I mean, no, I mean, I was talking about these new niggas that we were talking about, how soft they are, and what we used to call them, but we can't call them that no more.
What's the solution? How do we get rid of?
It's women's fault. Women gotta
Why
do.
we-
hey, I'm tell you something, man.
Women
Hey,
gotta do better. They gotta
you
raise their
these men.
standards.
You raise these men to be. You raise these boys to be the kind of man that you don't like. Why the fuck would you do that? He lay around.
That's what I'm
expect
saying.
you to do everything. Then when he get grown, he looking for a woman to do the same thing that you used to do.
That's what I'm saying.
You hate them kind of men, so why would you raise a man to be that way?
Women need to raise their standards. The reason why they're saying men are no good, but women need to raise their standards. It was a point in time when women didn't want no scrub.
Yeah.
A scrub was a guy that can't get no love from me hanging out the passenger side
Yep.
of your best friend. Right? We
Yep.
couldn't ride on the passenger
Man,
side.
you get so mad somebody call you a scrub.
I used to be bad at that.
Shit.
So
Because
we
you
saying-
used to want to get your own place, own car. Like
Yeah.
that was the thing. Like
Yeah.
you wanted to grow
So
up. and
you
take-
saying the women?
it's the women's fault, man. They lower
It's
their
their
standards.
fault.
I blame women, man.
But check this out, brother. They women. They can't raise no man to be a man. Because guess what?
That's sexist.
No. You stupid. But how would you expect him to give him what you got? The intuition in the way that you think. You expect him to get. What more do you want? You want him to be
Come on,
the.
Malcolm.
You want him to be the nurturer and the male.
No,
and
I'm
then
not-
you gonna say so. She might as well have a strap on
No,
in the dresser.
All I'm saying is
Since she gonna play that role too.
All I'm saying
if
is-
you're doing everything for him, you're doing everything but
you
fucking.
do it over. Yeah.
That's nasty.
And that make these men soft. Like men,
Yep.
these young men can't do nothing.
Okay.
They don't know how to change tires. They don't know how to
Hey,
cut grass.
The
They
blame
don't know how to
goes. The blame
change nothing.
The blame go both ways.
absent fathers is a
I mean,
problem.
It's huge.
Absent fathers.
Huge.
And the new nigga fuckboys is grown. Those are
But
the
they
role
came
models.
from the absent fathers.
Those are the role models too. So if a young guy,
Everybody-
13, see a 21-year-old who a new nigga fuckboy,
Everybody in here know that mama ain't trying to deal with. She be, you know what? Go on. Just go ahead and take chicken nuggets. Go ahead. You want to eat nuggets? Go ahead and eat the nuggets. Now if daddy was there, he'd be like, come here, boy. When your mama tell you do something, you go do it. When he ain't there, you ain't. Go on. Get it.
one of the worst things you could hear coming up with, I'm going to tell your dad. Boy,
right.
you don't hear that no more.
When
You don't hear that no more.
when mama get tired of you,
I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm going to tell your dad. Or if you was in school, if the teacher say, I'm going to go down there and get coach such and such.
I'm gonna tell you
Be
what.
hard.
I'ma
See,
tell
that's
you
why
that.
you need a balance. You need both the male and the woman. You can't even blame them. You need both a balance. But I'm gonna tell you, this is how powerful a man's presence. He don't even necessarily have to say much to you.
Yeah.
Your daddy was very short on words.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you, but so my mama could be telling me to do something. I don't want to do it. But let her get loud and daddy in the house. When she start, hey, take that bass out your voice, mama. Now you getting loud because you trying to show out. You trying to get daddy on up in here because you know I'm here.
Hank, this is say,
She start raising her voice. I know my daddy about to come in and say, hey. I be like, mama, see what you your mama, what she tell you? What she tell you to do? You say, yeah, I know she did. Then she walk away. All of a sudden, it's no longer her. It's out of my hands.
Yeah.
Now daddy done stepped in. Now see what you done caused and brought up on yourself?
Uh-huh.
You ain't picking me up. You gonna have to ride that bus all the way around.
We don't get that no more.
Yeah. Everybody's sensitive, but
Everybody's sensitive.
I think, and that's especially affecting us as comedians.
But it's a community effort. It's not the blame ain't to be placed on one person solely. It's a community effort. It is definitely a community effort. Even when it comes to outside the house, once you outside your parents, other people got involved in your life. My counselor used to get involved, like what's going on, how's things going. Like they truly, really wanted to know. They stopped by the house. I had one of them counselors. You know how Morgan Freeman showed up at the house? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I see you've been tricking off here. You've been staying out of school. You've been letting my hair grow gray. You ain't showed back up. I had a counselor used to come by the house. Hey, your son, real bright young man. Grades that's impeccable. His grades could shoot him up to NASA. I ain't in NASA right now, but they did say I had the potential. But I ain't in NASA right now. Your son's got impeccable grades, but it's a community effort when it comes to raising children.
When old folks used to bitch.
They don't do that no more.
They don't do that no more. Everybody want to mind their business. Why?
Why?
And then young people know that, so they act a fool.
Because they tired of young people pulling their wigs off. You seen the way that
video was.
You seen the way these kids act.
Yo,
These old folks is tired. They tired. I'm tired.
You see that video, right?
I want to see one time where a student get out of line with a teacher and the teacher beats the living
Oh, we did.
fuck out of it.
Did you see that?
We have seen that.
I haven't seen it.
No, it was. I got to show you the video.
I
gotta show you the video.
You seen the teacher that was.
It was a
When
teacher.
he was swinging, he was missing.
He was connected.
He connected.
He wasn't trying to connect though. How much you want him to
He
connect?
connected,
You
though.
trying to see a
you wanna
George
knock him
Foreman
out.
and Muhammad Ali fight?
I want it to be brutal. I want a message to be sent. That's what I want. I want those kind of licks to be. These little motherfuckers, man. They out of control. That's why I respect teachers.
You said you want to see a 1-2 combo fight.
I do.
Are you willing to set the match up?
Man, I set it up.
You set it up, pay-per-view?
Yeah.
So, all right, obviously Marvin has an idea that where he believes that some of these teacher-student fights should be on pay-per-view, and that he would like to.
These kids out of control, man. Yeah, out of control.
Yeah.
What up, Mike?
All right, y'all. Well, we got done talking about these soft niggas. You know, we can't call them what we want to call them no more.
Remember, people, what did I say? It's a community effort. That's right. Men,
that's why
women.
The more
Men,
sensitive men get, the more sensitive we can't say nothing around it.
And then you got to get involved too. So if you see somebody, if you see the mother struggling in the grocery store, how far are we willing to go? If you see a mother struggling with the kids in the grocery store.
I've said something before. I mean, I've gotten a kid ass before in the store for talking to me like I'm his friend. and I ain't know him. We went. I was in the gas station, and you know I had some gas station had a little display with the chicken in it or whatever. And the kid walking to me, I'm looking at you like, yeah, that shit good as hell. I had that shit the other day. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, man, you should get some of that shit. That shit good as hell. Like, motherfucker, I ain't your friend. The fuck is you talk to? Get your little goof ass on my fucking face.
Nobody don't say that no more.
And then everybody looking, and he looking stupid. He mumble, he walk off. Then he leave. A couple people start clapping. I want to slap shit at them. Why it take me to do that? See, everybody need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they are getting involved. Y'all saw T.I. get involved when he saw a boy wearing the Gucci.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that whole conversation.
Well, T.I. was simply saying, why art thou wearing something that the man has used in which to beseech us and thoroughly further degrade our demeanor in which episodic, mimicable, amicable displays of things that should not be artillerized against our people who have culturally been disenfranchised 20 times 30 thoroughly. Then the nigga said,
"What African accent?"
TKTI African accent. So, hey, I got some women in that. Are women making dudes soft? You got some women in that?
Jeanette Harrison. Are women making men soft?
I believe it's women's fault. I think if y'all turn up on y'all standard,
to say it's women's fault would be to say that they the only ones that can have the kids. It take two to have them motherfuckers.
It do.
It take two to have.
But this is what I'm saying.
Kids.
What I'm saying.
So it ain't just a woman's fault.
But if women turn up on their standard, they'll force men to want to be men.
We see what I see.
You
What you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
They'll force them to go get a mentor.
But guess what?
We
know that women at times can be vulnerable and at times can be easily manipulated, and there's men that prey on that.
That's him saying that.
But wait, hold on. Now I'm breaking. Well, I would just say this: it takes two. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I was right.
Right. We go.
Well, Jeanette says she said absolutely not. I mean, I don't know, man. I look at it like this: if it takes two to tango, a man should be present. But because a man's not there, you still got to raise a man. And what you see a lot of times with people these days, and which is the weirdest shit in the world, I think Michelle Obama spoke
Stylist
on this.
PR.
They spoke on this.
Stylist PR. Yiga says no.
Hold on, wait until he was making.
Oh, my bad. I'm over here reading. My bad.
Hey, he wouldn't know it. He wouldn't even listen to what you were saying.
I was
Michelle
reading.
Obama said
God
that women harden their girls up and they baby the boys.
They
and
do.
That's what they do.
They do.
You hard on your girl and you baby the boys.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? My nephew mom is babying him, and that's why so we have to step in because my brother, he's in another state, so I had to step in because I'm like, if he stay under his mom, he's gonna be one of these niggas we talking about.
She's doing black women. Y'all
with her nature.
Black women.
Right. He's doing what her nature.
She's doing with her nature. Yeah. So, but good thing on you stepping in. Hey,
stepping in.
Not too many people high five over that. Hey,
but
good job, bro.
So you got a grown man. So what do you do with these grown men? I just think women need to start challenging. I mean, we can challenge them, but at the end of the day, men live for women. I don't care what nobody say. We live for women. Our whole entire life is because of women. And you looking at me like that, but it is true. You get dressed, you go to work, you do all that for women. Yep. If women wasn't on earth, we wouldn't care to go to work. We wouldn't wash. We wouldn't do nothing.
Well, if women wasn't on earth, I think it'd be safe to say for me to call a guy and be like, "Hey, man, what am I doing here? If you ain't got women on this earth, you need to go ahead and pull me up out those ranks.
I'm ready.
Because I'm not about to be over here with the rest of these niggas.
But you see what I'm saying?
Want to tongue wrestle. Want to be verbal aggressive.
Sword fighters.
I'm not about to be a swashbuckler. So I want to go ahead and pull me on out the race. So call me on back up.
My point of saying that is, okay, you got grown men that they're grown and they soft. Mama probably raised them, didn't have a man in their life. But if women will raise their standard, you got to be a certain level of a man, then these men will grow up and they will try to do everything they can to become true men. But until then, you're going to have soft, these niggas on your couch, they playing games with you.
Ladies.
And that's how I feel.
The ladies, a man will never be a man until he's self-sufficient. He got to at least be able to take care of his damn self.
Yeah.
If he can't take care of his damn self, have him be a dick on call. You don't have him laying up in your house like he your dude. If he can't take care of his damn self. If you doing everything.
And they are, yeah.
Everything.
And be honest, I believe, we'll move on after this. I believe women do it because they horny. The only reason why you would let a man sit in your house, drive your car, he ain't paying no bills, laying on your couch, you know he cheating, you know he doing is because he is laying that thing down and you're horny.
A woman told me one time.
You're horny.
She said, I don't need no man to take care of me. I just need dick.
I'd rather you say
He
that.
just there for dick. But you still are you buying into this whole, you fucking shit up.
Look at women. They horny. Why else would a woman let a man just sit on her couch? Don't do like these women horny, man.
Well, some women want attention, so they don't care how to get it. Like as long as they get
here's the general.
And we'll move on.
World needs balance.
Be balanced, but
The world needs balance.
Needs balance. We are definitely out of
So
balance.
you men out there that's comfortable enough to sleep on, man up.
but
You hear this from Wellington? Hey,
women.
the women wouldn't have to raise them by their own if the man was responsible enough to stay or wear a goddamn condom. You're out here fetty whopping all these broads. You're out here fetty whopping You futuring and fetty whopping all these broads, and then you bitches is raising soft nigga. No, the nigga just spread his seed amongst these bitches like he was a dandelion and he was the honeybee. He out here pollinating, but he ain't sticking around to watch it grow.
We can get deep with the government when they brought in these welfare programs and fucking sex
No.
and told
Now,
women
we get
you
all
can't
that.
have no man in the house.
We just took the heat off the man and
you
we
know
done put
what
it
I'm
on the
saying?
government. So we went from the women
but
to
it's
down to
true,
the government.
That's
But
real
it- but
shit,
it's true.
though.
No, but I know that part. I know that.
It's been a system against the niggas for a long time, for black dudes,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Now
didn't
you
wanna
just
go-
went off into a whole
I didn't want to go that deep with it on the first
Now
one.
we about to take it.
I didn't
Look,
want to go that deep with it, but it's that deep.
The whole thing is we come together, balance it out. Boom. Simple.
Yeah.
Hold these men accountable. Stop getting these women pregnant if you're not sticking around.
And then a lot of times
Stop.
it ain't got to be the biological father, just a coach or a pastor, some male figure. But
Community.
I
Again.
know a woman right now who got a child. She don't allow nobody to say shit to her fucking child.
Oh, I
Ain't
see that all the
nobody
time.
correct
That's one
her
of those-
boy.
that's one of
Ain't
those
nobody
cases.
correct her boy, and she don't understand. She fucking him up. He gonna grow up and be the bitch ass motherfucker telling on you when you late on your job.
Yeah.
He gonna be that motherfucker. Hey, where's Wellington? He's never been this late. You be that bitch ass motherfucker. Because you got it under your fucking dress the whole fucking time. You are putting out a bad product,
You put out a bad product.
and the rest of us are gonna suffer with this fuck ass, goof ass nigga.
The rest
that
of us
you
go.
can shout up out your pussy.
Somebody, what's my man? Breve said pastors are pollinating the most.
Pastor Paula. You right though. You'll never know though. Because you got your boy John Gray out here.
Wellington is to my right. Is to my right.
John Gray out here killing the.
Hey, but the bastards be coming with them lame ass excuses. Well, hold on now.
Hey,
The devil made me do it.
Man.
Hey,
You
did
see
hear
now,
about-
See,
I mean,
I wouldn't
speaking
have
of
been in that
Trinity-
woman's room
Yeah.
had the devil not sent her. But he working overtime. And his wife was right over there hyping him up. You know how it is.
So the
Devil be
question-
working overtime.
Speaking of that, do y'all believe the John Gray situation? Do y'all believe he said he was emotionally only? He said he didn't touch her.
Oh, he was emotional.
He said he was only emotionally
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
affair.
We wouldn't listen to that shit for no regular dude.
What you got?
Why we letting a pastor slide? Pastors
of
be out
all-
here slanging dick just like everybody else. I want to hear that shit.
How the pastor
how many of us
emotional
know
in
pastor?
Motel 6? You emotional at the Holiday Inn. What y'all need to talk about to where you got to go to the hotel to talk
what
about,
y'all
man?
feel? We got an Instagram.
What kind of Bible study courses
What
y'all having?
What y'all
in
feel
the
about the John Gray joint? John Gray.
Man.
John
some
Gray-
of these pastors, man, they out here wilding, bro.
Did y'all hear the voicemail? Did y'all hear the
I
voicemail?
didn't hear that.
Oh man! So it was a voice. He left the chick the voicemail, and
You creeping,
and
leaving
it said-
voicemails.
the voicemail. I may play it on when we
What's-
play the
what's
jump
the
back.
voice? What's the
The junk said he was like, I'm in your town and you can't answer your phone like that. I'm sowing seeds and you can't.
Oh, he
You
wanted to
can't
baptize
answer
him.
your phone. You gonna
Late night
avoid me?
baptism.
Yeah, you trying to
And then the next
slang.
voicemail said, "Hey, erase this voicemail.
Nah, too late now.
my wife
see,
heard.
see, your dick made that call. See, that was your dick talking. nigga talking that.
Hey, when they was talking to him on the what was it, Sister Circle?
Yeah.
As soon as it came out, boy, he had that story so sweet. First of all, my wife is a covering 2 sizes too big for me. So now you're calling her fat on the slide. Whoa, hold on now. I didn't say all that.
And for those that don't know about the John Gray situation, because somebody asked what did he do. So John Gray basically got caught. Now he said he didn't cheat. He said it was an emotional affair.
Why would he admit to it if the cameras weren't there?
The reason why I think he admit, well, first you got to go back to that car. You remember he bought his wife a car last year,
Man,
and everybody.
as soon as she said, "Baby, they talking like you cheating."
That was a peace offering.
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
That was a Lamborghini. That was a peace offering. We didn't know yet, but
Baby.
then what happened? They got in the pulpit. It's a video out. They got in the pulpit, and his wife
Seen all
started
them
talking
videos.
about it and tried to get in front of it. I believe the woman was about to blackmail him and was about to come out, and they tried to get in front of it before she can say anything. He tried to pull a Kevin Hart move, and it is not working.
Oh, don't you bring comedy Jesus in
I mean,
this? Don't
Kevin
you
Hart worked.
Don't you involve comedy
It worked,
Jesus?
though. It worked for Kevin Hart, though. He got in front of it.
What I be hating is when you come on there and say something, folks be like, touch not my anointing. That is so convenient for these pastors.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody perfect out here, but you
Ain't
got to
nobody
be a
perfect.
little bit better than me. If I'm going to look up to you, you're in a position of power and influence. You got to be better than me.
What you
You
mean?
can't be out here fucking doing regular people shit. Goof ass. Man.
Why they can't do regular? I mean, they
No,
human.
people look up to you. Kids looking
But
up
they
to you.
human, though.
You can't be out here slinging dick to people.
Okay,
and
I
leaving
agree.
voicemails.
I
You can't be out here embezzling. You
Okay,
can't be out here
so
doing that
question.
kind of shit.
What if he was a single pastor? Would you be cool with if he
He slang all dick.
he can slang
Yeah, he slang it.
and still okay. And I agree because I feel like okay, I don't care what you do. I mean, I don't want you cheating on your wife. Nah, I don't want that. But
I
if
want
you was
to be better than a regular.
but if you was a
motherfucker out
single
the street.
if you was a single pastor, I know for a fact that you ain't celibate.
Because them church women be slanging cooch out of both pants.
Oh man, I used to be in that judge.
What's the other one? What's the new one that's here? That the light skinned dude that be putting hands on the congregation. Young, looked like he got mixtapes at his gospel church.
Who?
Young, he knew light skinned.
Light-skinned?
He studied. He like the apprentice under Benny Hanna,
Benny Hanna, Benny Hinn.
Benny Hinn, whatever that.
The nigga called in a restaurant.
Man, if y'all pull up this,
the liver,
I don't
the
have.
liver dude be
called
using
him
all
Benny
the
Hanna.
words.
I don't have the. I don't have.
He just called Benny
Tell me you can pull up. What's his? He's young dude.
under Benny Hinn.
Got. Man, if y'all.
The only cat I know that's young dude named Brian Carn.
No, he's
But
young.
I don't think
Light-skinned
it's
dude.
Brian
He be
Carr.
having some videos that go viral.
He
They
be
call him.
touching people's head
They
and he
already.
falling out?
Man, he throw his jacket on them.
Oh no, but you tell me he be looking like MC Hammer and joint, like he be.
Oh, he be slanging using the jacket as a weapon. They be hitting them.
Yeah.
Cause Benny Hanna
But he
used to do that.
light skinned. Like he.
Slap
Benny
shot
Hanna
him
used to do
for
that
that.
joint.
That's
Joshua Holmes. Somebody said Joshua
Joshua.
Holmes.
That's what.
I seen some of his videos, but he be looking like Michael Jackson. Isn't he?
Like he got a little mohawk.
Wow.
Be having a little mohawk. This is why I brought him up. Supposedly his girl called him in when he was doing a live, and she came in to put him on blast about the girl another girl he was messing with, some girl that he was messing with either got pregnant, but he was on live. He's like, y'all, the enemy is pressuring us. He's putting a lot of pressure on us, and the enemy is working. This was like, tell him how you been cheating. See, that's the enemy right there. Tell him how you been. She came in, all of a sudden you see this nigga head. Oh shit! He said, cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Okay, you can't be out here doing regular people shit.
I mean, like I said,
If I'm following you,
if I follow, I don't mind. Like I say, if you a single pastor, I know for a fact that you ain't celibate, so I know you getting it in. Nah, you know what I'm saying. But if you are married, I do have I will feel a certain way. If
You feel a certain way because you paying tithe and offering.
If he cheating on his wife, if he stopped, I'm cool with it, and I won't have no problem with it. But don't.
How many times can he get a pass?
Man, to be honest with you, I
it
don't.
depends on what he doing. I give you a pass all day as a regular human being, but if you in a position of power, it don't just go for pastors. If you the boss on a job, there's certain shit you can't do that the employees can do. You got standards, man. There got to be a bare minimum for people who are in position of power influence. President to the shift leader at McDonald's. It doesn't matter.
See, my thing, because so like even for president, like for leadership, if you can do the job, I don't really
I
care.
gotta respect you, pimp.
I mean, I respect. I mean, I don't know, man.
If you out here doing regular people shit, I see niggas at the club.
But if they can do,
and you
but see,
pastor.
that's my issue. Okay, that's what like black folks we do that. White folks don't care. White folks don't give a damn what you do. If you can do the job and you can benefit me, they gonna support you.
Evidently, look at Trump and look at the evangelicals. They funk ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like so when do we
supporting
get to
this
a place
clown.
when we just be like, man, let that nigga get up there and do whatever?
When
he
do we
benefit
get to
us.
a point where we support our criminals like they support theirs? Because
We should have supported Jussie Smollet.
No,
Yes, we should have.
we can't.
Yes, we should have. We should have act like that joker didn't do nothing.
No.
White folks do it all the time. We should have been like, man, show me the tapes. I support him.
I posted the shit, but I thought they had got him.
But see, we felt like he lied.
Yo,
You know why we wanted him
he
to go
got
to
me,
jail?
dog.
Because he lied to us.
No. We
But
don't
it
want them to
feel
go to jail.
different when they lie to us.
No. Hold on. We don't want them to go to jail. We honestly
He might want to go to jail.
Huh?
I don't want him to. I believe.
I don't care.
He might want to go to jail.
I believe Jussie
Nigga,
Smollett. It was some dudes that hit him.
He might personally want to go to jail, but we don't necessarily want him to take no punishment for this. Like,
But black folk, I mean,
no, because if you look on my page, there's a lot of people. If you look under the comment section of Shade Room, I gauge a lot of
Yeah.
the senses based off of the Shade Room comment section. If they all saying, no, that's what y'all doing too much. He messed up, good. I'm sure he'll do whatever. But the thing I didn't like about the situation was when they started to drag straight black men in it. Leave us out of it.
Yeah.
Leave. Matter of fact, we already
But they
posted.
wouldn't. I don't think they would have done that if black folks be like, yeah. No, I don't know.
No, leave us, because Vibe magazine.
But blacks, I mean, not just
But black folks, we don't
black
support
men,
when they mess. When we mess up, we don't support our leaders.
Cause it hurt different. It hurt different,
What
man.
you mean,
We expect
We don't.
black people have
Yeah,
been
we do.
conditioned. We have been conditioned to fear and not trust white people. We have built our defenses up so that they can't fucking harm us. But when we put our trust in our own and you fuck us over, it hurt different. It feel different.
Why? But
know what I'm saying?
white folks don't care about that.
Well, fuck white folks. I ain't white. That's what I'm saying. Nigga,
Cause look,
you
think
can't
about
do me
Trump.
that.
Like let
Hey,
let a black. But I'm just saying, let a black president say he touched some women by the pussy. Let a black president say that. We wouldn't have voted for him.
He out of here.
Black folks wouldn't have voted for him.
Maybe that make us better human beings.
Wait.
I mean,
no,
we-
not that. You know, we're given very little opportunities. That's why we're much harder on ourselves than we would be on anyone else. We rise to excellence because we're not gonna get these opportunities. We know how much it takes us. Like if your mama is sending you off here to do college basketball or to play basketball and sports, you better do the best
better
that you
do
can.
right, man.
If
People
she's
count
sending
on
you
you.
Yeah.
to college on her money, you don't go to play around and then jack, because we are coming from scratch. We getting everything from scratch. We didn't have no resources. We were very limited resources. It's like we going around the board of Monopoly without the 100, without the 200 or the money that everybody else gets to start off.
Yeah.
So when we finally start making a course, we're gonna be harder on
Yeah.
ourselves. It's just the nature of the beast.
And then niggas ain't new. You ain't new to America. You know it's two different rules. You know it's two different sets of rules. You get in a position of power, you got black folks counting on you. We counting on you, bruh, to make it and do right. And you get your funk ass up there and you fuck it up. And then when you fuck it up, you want to have your back. No, it hurt different, dog. We put all our money and effort and emotions into you. You can't fuck us over like
So
that.
y'all
we
want-
used to white folks doing it, dog. Come on, somebody have our
So
back.
y'all want Jussie to go to jail because he lied to y'all.
No,
I
they don't even want them to go to jail. What do you keep?
Hey.
Why do you keep trying to put it on black folks?
Y'all
Black folks
want to
ain't
go to
said
jail?
I just
no.
don't give a fuck.
No,
I don't care.
No.
I
stop
still
caring.
support Jussie.
That ain't got nothing to do with black folks.
Just
Don't put
ain't
that
do
out
nothing.
there. Black folks
That
don't
nigga
want.
say he the gay Tupac. I ain't like
He
that.
is.
Yeah, he
He's
was.
the
He
gay
was off.
Tupac.
I ain't like
Nigga
that.
is the-
I believe it.
He is the gay Jussie Smollett.
like
That's
that
what he is.
I believe he's the gay
I want
Tupac.
shit
You
at
be
that nigga over there.
He'll be the gay Lee
You ain't
Daniels.
gonna hit him. You got, you know.
He can be the. He ain't the. He
I
ain't.
want
Just,
shit at that
Jussie
nigga. You ain't-
is the gay Tupac.
Man.
I support Jussie. I'm about to get a shirt.
go get it. Enjoy.
I support Jussie, man.
Enjoy.
Jussie Smollett.
And say he was. I knew he was lying when he came on there. I hit him back, and what he do? Folded like a piece of napkin.
And when he did it, when he pressed his mouth, said, "You know that." I knew that.
He said he punched him back.
That nigga did that shit. I was like, yeah, that nigga.
I punched him back.
lying.
I just know one thing. I mean, everybody always missing some bleach.
What's up, Paige?
You probably need some bleach right now.
What do you mean?
You ain't taking bleach out your house because you always need bleach.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that was a lie when they was like they poured bleach on them because everybody got a little bit of bleach left.
I talked about
Ain't no
this in my
Africans- Yeah,
look.
you talk about your joke. Ain't no Africans saying no
Everybody
damn,
got a little bit of bleach left.
This is MAGA country. They gonna sound like you drive a cab.
I talked about this part in one of my bits. Like, so you think that's when we started to second guess them?
But we didn't know about the Nigerians yet.
He
We
talked
just knew-
about even then.
At
He
the
talked
beginning,
about
we
they
didn't
was
know about
throwing
this
bleach on. Really? So they trying to bleach the black off us? Is that what
Yeah.
you saying? So don't wear colored clothes at the house?
And he couldn't get too much lighter anyway.
Bro, you know,
light you up.
I mean,
They out here trying to give us
I'm
vitiligo.
I'm a product of, I don't know, man.
They trying to Michael Jackson us.
Bro, I'm just
Gotta
a,
bleach our skin.
I'm just a firm believer in the stupid shall be punished, man.
It's happening.
You put yourself in
It's
stupid
happening.
positions.
I mean, look, he done
play
got
stupid
cut.
games
They gonna
against
cut him from
stupid
Empire.
pride.
It don't
He
matter if he
causes too
going to
much.
jail. He's going. They say he going to jail. Y'all ain't right, man.
He ain't, look, Terrence Howard. They said Terrence Howard was exploding on the set. Like they would say Terrence Howard would go in his trailer, cool off for a
Was he
second.
like when he did Crunchy Black? Was he mad like that?
Yeah, he was mad. He was upset because he went.
He was real. Yeah.
He
was
didn't
bad.
hold him over the, because he didn't see his mixtape in the toilet, so he ain't hold him over the toilet. But he went in the trailer, came back. Hey, Jussie, come here real quick, man. Let me talk to you, Jussie. It has come to my attention that you are Jamal on and off the camera. You cannot.
Wellington about to go all the way.
He didn't
in,
even
too.
finish. He didn't even finish.
Wellington about to go. He about to go all the way into this.
Man, yo, look.
Wellington.
He said, look here, you are not Jamal when the lights go off. Somebody said, Terrence, please. No, Taraji. Someone
Hey.
has to tell him.
Somebody said they're more disappointed than mad. I ain't disappointed in him. I ain't mad or disappointed in that man.
I just feel like he did some stupid shit. He got
'cause he
paid
ain't
the
do
price.
nothing to me.
I mean,
That's the thing. Nothing he did affected my life.
if you lie,
Page.
they gonna hold you accountable. He lied.
But that's what
you
I'm
get
saying.
held
But
accountable.
nothing he did affected my life. Like it didn't change the way I made my money.
So now we
It
can.
didn't affect me. So I'm supporting. I'm going to
all
get a
right,
shirt.
we all are in favor that he doesn't go to jail. I
mean-
think he learned his lesson. I think he learned he's not the gay Tupac because he started to cry.
He may
As
be.
soon
He
as they-
going to jail. So
We know No, he ain't going to.
you don't think he gonna make? They probably get
Chicago ain't that solid when it comes to convicting certain people. They be R. Kelly ain't going to jail because of Chicago.
I don't think R.
fucking up.
Kelly going to jail either.
Because they done
I really
played
don't. I
and
know y'all
tampered with the
mad.
evidence.
Before y'all
They
get
denied
mad.
him his rights as
Yeah.
a citizen. Like when you give the lawyers this much leeway,
Yeah.
you mess up this much with lawyers, man, they will eat your ass alive.
R. Kelly ain't going to jail.
So,
Trump ain't getting indicted. Ain't nothing, man.
oh no, Trump
Yo,
he going for a second term.
R. Kelly ain't going to jail. And the reason why I say R. Kelly ain't going to jail because they ain't got solid proof. They still don't have
I
solid
seen the
proof.
tape, so I don't
They-
need nobody.
But what I'm saying is they don't
Say,
have.
I don't need nobody proof.
But I'm saying though they don't have. Cause me, I think even if the girl get on the camera
Appreciate
and says
your
she's
page.
14 years old, you still got to prove it.
Nah, I seen it. That's a child.
Key.
And let me say this. Let me say this while we're on camera. Look. And tell all the people who every time you hear somebody say, "Well, I see the tape." Well, you were watching pedophile porn. Shut your goof ass up. Let me tell you something. When that tape came out, they were selling it on the streets.
They were selling it on the street.
I was in Honolulu. It was circulating through the base around the barracks like hotcakes. The tape was R. Kelly porno. 3 women on it. But when you watched it, one of the women, everybody was like, "Hey,
That little girl.
that looked like a child."
This little girl.
That's how we seen it, you fucking idiot. I hate when people say that shit. Trying to protect this dude, man. Fuck that dude. Light him on fire. Pay-per-view.
So here's the question though: is it still is it wrong after you know she a little child if you watch it?
Yeah, you don't need to be watching it now. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, that shit was everywhere.
Yeah, at the time it was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
He ain't going to jail.
So that's the story y'all sticking with.
He ain't going to jail.
I was watching it for 2 other women. Now in the third one, they did say it was quick, but it happened to roll.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I feel like he need to go to jail, but he ain't gonna go because they don't have enough. They don't have solid evidence. They don't
Chicago
have,
PD
Again,
just
it's thing
They don't have
different.
solid evidence.
That dude wrote the soundtrack to most of our young adulthood and childhood, adolescence, and it sting different. Because everybody say, you know, you tear no black man down. But his victims was black.
I mean, yeah, you got it. Wrong is wrong now. I can't support wrong. Wrong is wrong.
Wrong is
know.
wrong.
But-
Wrong is wrong. Wrong ain't right. Wrong.
All right, so
is
moving on.
wrong.
What else we got, man? What else we got, Wellington? What you got going on?
We
over
got Wendy on the docket.
there? Wendy Williams, y'all. If y'all know about Wendy, her and her husband is having issues. He is over here slanging that thing around in the public. A picture came out last week of the side chick, him at the beach, right after she told the world she was only going to a sober house because she had an addiction. They put it out there, and I think the girl did it, probably made some money. Yeah. What is said? He said to her, the side chick gave him an ultimatum.
She made some money to pay off them massage classes. The loan she got to go on Phoenix Online, she paying them back.
This is
the
what he said
graduation
to her.
she had in her restroom while she was on the toilet with the laptop in her hand. Where your cap and gown at while you taking the number 2 deuce?
But they said that he told her he can't leave Wendy because he's supporting them. Like she's making the money. I think he managed her, so I can't leave him.
They need to remove Wendy Williams tear ducts. She don't never need to cry. This bitch look like Hacksaw Jim Dugan when she be crying. That's some of the ugliest shit I ever seen in my life. This bitch need to wear a hijab. What they call that shit? What the Muslim people wear? The women cover their face when she cry. Every time they know she about to cry, somebody need to rush out there and put that damn thing on her head. Whatever it is, the little thing.
It's hard, and it's hard for people to feel sorry for her because she talk about everybody.
Yeah.
Look,
it's hard for people to talk. They can't.
This
feel
how
sorry
I feel about it. When to be disclosing information that's already out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, somebody actually went as far as to call up to the hospital because the girl.
She just had a baby, I think. Didn't she?
Yeah, she had a baby girl.
Dang.
By her.
By Wendy husband.
And this the second baby that she
No, I think they aborted the first one. So the girl went as far as to call up the hospital just to confirm, hey, y'all, she's actually even having a child. At this point, I'm like, why you telling us? We don't give a fuck.
Oh.
If Wendy does not wish to give out this information,
she gonna have to, man.
No. But my thing is, if she don't want to talk about it, she don't. I mean,
the shade room just
because here's the
thing.
The
ring off.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
We don't know.
Took the ring off. She said when you see this ring off, then it's some issue.
The public doesn't know what kind of agreement she got with this. What kind of agreement this triangle has?
That's what it is.
Is she still smoking crack now?
No, that was a deflect.
No.
That was a deterrent.
So she would never.
No, they was talking about cocaine.
But somebody said crack though. Has she ever smoked crack?
She said she was in sober house on addicted to something.
She did crack at
that
one
was
point in her life.
But
yeah, the point of her life.
You do crack and cocaine at the same time. It must burn your ass off.
No, that ass was gone before it.
Grill. I mean, I don't know. Nice little cookout situation there.
Anyway, if you go up there and you see this girl called in to the front desk, while you over here
I'm laughing because Wendy has made a career out of joning people.
She been joning people,
fucking over people.
And I can't feel sorry for her because she been going there. You know what? I feel bad for the situation, but I don't feel bad at the hype and her getting that heat.
My thing is, how far is too far? That's my thing. How far is too far? Old girl went too far when you called up to the hospital to check. Hey, I want to show
old girl. What you want?
You talking about the side chick?
The girl who revealed the information about Hunter's side chick.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I thought the side chick put the information out there.
No. She didn't put the baby information out there.
Oh, okay.
The other girl put the information. Like she called up to the hospital, had it recorded the phone conversation with the hospital. Like, is she in room? What room is she in? Room 16? And she's like, listen, y'all, this is the comment. Listen, is she in room 17? Like, what the fuck are you giving all this? We get it. She had a baby. What you want us to do with the information?
Here's the thing, though. Wendy can get another man.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can.
Wendy can get another man.
Chris Jenner got a whole nother man.
Chris Jenner, I thought.
Come on now.
Chris Jenner got the.
These folk over there experimenting. That ain't no real situation over there.
Wendy can get another.
Wendy could get another man.
Liza Minnelli got another man.
Chris, I mean, she could get. I believe it's men that want Wendy Williams.
Have you seen?
Wendy Williams. I mean, she look good sometimes. Okay, when she came back. Okay, the first episode she came back, she was like
by the shoulders. She want to be cute in the shoulders. Was that what it was?
All I'm saying is how far is too far, and that was too far.
She was cute in the shoulders.
Don't let that woman, let them hash that out.
She got cute shoulders.
She got cute shoulders.
A man that want Wendy. She should leave him. Leave him and get you. It's men that want you, Wendy Williams. If you listening.
Listen to that shit. Don't you listen to the album?
Hey man, folks.
I'm trying to set you up.
Trying to set you up with.
Hey man, look.
Hey man,
There's folks out there that got bills.
you wouldn't smash Wendy Williams?
Nope.
Well, is it you wouldn't smash?
Man, I'm over here trying to handle my speaker.
You wouldn't have sex with Wendy Williams?
Ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between you and God.
Cook some brats on her.
That's between you and God right there. That's between you and the Lord. Hallelujah! He heard it.
All right, man.
I like old Wendy Williams.
Hey man, she's been working hard.
I remember when she got in Whitney ass about crack and shit.
And she was on her.
Well,
Judge Master, he warned us.
Judge Mathis?
Yeah, he didn't tell us.
Man, I remember that too.
Yeah. He's alcoholic, but he did tell us that she was.
Charlamagne said that he introduced the dude to the side.
He said he ain't got nothing to do with that. He said
he introduced him.
He said he just introduced him and it went from wherever it went to.
Went from wherever it went from. Well, hey man. What?
I think overall, once again, the whole mission statement of bringing this up is too far. If y'all go see it, y'all see the girl who actually called up to the hospital and put the recorded message. I was like, that's a lot of extraness to get in somebody else's nonsense.
Everybody just trying to be famous, man. That's trying to do some shit, dog.
But that's what she got famous off of, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wendy Williams got famous off of putting people business out in public.
But I'm just saying, anybody ain't nothing safe, ain't nothing sacred. You know what I'm saying? Just like the.
But we actually got to see the effort. You understand? Like she was literally, she recorded herself and she played back the messaging.
Yeah.
How far is too far? Like you doing too much.
Yeah, man.
Ain't no bare minimum no more, man.
Get that check, boy.
Trying to get that check. Same thing with the grown motherfucker, the chick that was 40 something, the one that R. Kelly screwed over. You too grown. Yeah. You been around a long time. You seen all this.
It's about that check.
I ain't got no sympathy for no
he
20 up in the 20s.
It's about
and
that
all.
check.
Like she was 40.
Cause your girl got a check coming.
20s.
R. Kelly wife.
Oh, she better go back on.
She's on the doggone. I don't even know how she on that show. Growing up hip hop. How in the world you on growing up hip hop?
Got bills to pay.
Yeah, she growing up hip hop.
Why is she on that show?
One of their kids must be a rapper or something.
I don't know, but R. Kelly definitely wasn't hip hop. And there's a lot of people
Storyline.
about that check.
If you got a storyline, like if you pick up her bags, you could get on growing up hip hop. Why are you here? I picked up Drea's bags the other day, and it was crazy.
Man,
I felt it was some kind of thing.
Folks out here they screwing these celebrity raw. Folks out here fucking like they got Magic Johnson money. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck like AIDS is out of style. Like it's gone away. Yeah, you a bump on the dick shaped like Big Mama house shoe, and you was
we are in some wild times. We are in some wild times.
Wendy Williams, leave that man. And Wellington is looking for you. He said he'll give you some time. So.
Some stage time? What she get a 5-minute set?
Hey, man.
Tell me what you're doing. Go ahead. That's it?
Man.
I need a warm-up act.
Wendy Williams, man.
A host.
Man.
You won't give her time of the day, Marvin. If you weren't married.
I mean,
if you
Captain Marvel.
bro.
If she came to your
Did anybody in here go see Captain Marvel? Did anybody go see that?
Marvel.
We'll move on.
Anybody see that Captain Marvel?
Most
people went and saw Captain Marvel to fill in the blank. To fill in the blank of whatever else Endgame was going to be. So before you go see Endgame, it's almost like they forcing you to go see Captain Marvel. That's why that thing came out in perfect time. They're like, even though this movie is boring as hell, they gonna have to see it before they go see Endgame.
I never see it, and I've been trying to get into the Marvel thing. I did my research. I thought Captain Marvel was a dude though.
It was dude, and she was Miss Marvel, but they just bypassed all that shit and they made Marvel a woman. It's just really awful.
It's awful.
It's just awful.
I don't know much about the whole Marvel joint sometimes.
Petey Mack in the building. What up, Petey?
Captain Marvel, but I know they saying Us is a
The thing that marveled me was how much money they got out of everybody. That's what
they
marveled
made a lot
me.
of money. I know a lot of people said they was disappointed in the movie,
I know I was.
It won't be getting no change from me.
but
I know where I'm going to watch that movie.
I ain't watching.
I know where I'm going to watch that movie.
Hey man, look, man. If you invite people over to your house to watch Fire Stick, you can't have a slow internet connection. I'm tired of these kind of people.
Fire Stick.
Get your internet service up.
It's gonna be buffering the whole time.
I rebuke all that buffering, man.
Buffering.
When it start buffering, y'all start looking at each other. So, hey, dog, you ain't. Could one of y'all get off my internet?
No, they want to show you around. Let me show you around. This is Park.
Speaking of movies, what else like other movies? Did you see Us yet?
I haven't seen Us. I want to go. I heard nothing but great. I mean,
my wife don't mess with scary movies, so I probably go by myself if I see it though.
I heard nothing but great things about it.
I heard it was great. They made 70 million.
I heard-
70 million first weekend.
Woo! Kick down the dough.
They said
Kick down the dough.
Medea made that much money too. I ain't know. Medea fruit. What was Medea fruit?
I have probably only seen one Medea movie.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
No, where she was in, yeah, probably that, man. A woman now loose.
Woman Thou Art Loose.
That's why I'm like, I don't know why he's getting rid of Medea because he always makes his most money on Medea.
Yeah.
I mean, he transitioned. He about to take on other roles. He got other stuff to do now.
I don't know. Okay.
You know, he tired of dressing up in bras and bra shopping, and
They
Hey,
make
man,
that
would you
money.
ever put a dress on?
Would you put a dress on?
that ain't something you gotta ask. I'll be like Dave,
He asked
man.
me, though.
No,
Dave put on
No.
a dress though.
and the what is it? The Robin Hood.
Yeah, Dave
Men in
had
Tights.
a dress on before.
What is it? Men in Tights.
On Men, if you go look at Men in Tights,
Yeah.
Why you
Dave.
saying he ain't gonna do it then?
I guess he said he wasn't gonna do it after that movie, but he actually had a
So
dress
he did
on.
feel the sadness against his balls at one time.
Yeah, he had a dress on. It was three of them. They was playing. I forgot what they were playing, but if you go look
Would you
at
ever
Men
put a
in
dress
Tights, huh?
Would you ever put a dress on?
Man, I don't want to. I want to say no.
Hell no, I ain't putting them on.
No,
But they talk. Look, Martin said when you see that freaking check,
Bro, I'll tell you something.
and I'm saying you see that check from now,
I
like because
cannot.
even Kevin Hart said he wouldn't do
I
it.
could not look
It
at
wasn't
But
my
about
Kevin
that
Hart
check.
been on. He went on
I could not look
SNL.
my family
It
in
wasn't
the
about the
face,
check.
dog.
It wasn't about that check. It's something else behind the scenes, but it definitely ain't about that check.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But I just know one thing.
Hey,
But this is what I'm saying. I wouldn't do it, but I ain't gonna sit there and act like I won't be like, God, dog it.
you know what's crazy? They asked Michael Jai White to put on a dress.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't even know.
He said,
He said no.
"Hmm."
Who's Mike
Shit,
Jai White?
they asked-
Oh, the karate dude.
Dynamite.
That okay, the karate. And he said no. Nope. But see, this is what I'm saying.
And he
this
said
why-
all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere.
that's
It was
what
like,
they try to do. They try
hey,
to.
yeah. But they
They-
try to
but
get
Martin-
it ain't just us they trying to put in they putting everybody in the dress.
Bro, I remember when
Martin said when you see that
Jackie
check,
Chan
boy,
was in a Chung Lee dress.
Bro,
They say you see that check.
bro, at
They
the
say you
time,
want it, you do it.
I ain't never really been on nothing. So they done flew me to New York. They want me to do a fucking cell phone commercial that's gonna air in the middle of the Comedy Central shit. I get there, they want me to say I'm from Jackson, Mississippi,
I remember you were telling me that.
and I'm not from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm from Vicksburg, Mississippi. But that's where the show, and the pressure was heavy, and everybody looking at me. Wasn't that many black people on the set, so I'm sitting there. He telling me, the director telling me what I was supposed to say. I'm like, well, I'm not from Jackson. Yeah, but it'd be better if you say, I'm not from Jackson, and I wasn't fucking budging. Now in my head, it's a panic attack. Fuck you doing? But I wasn't budging. Dog, if I'd have said I was from Jackson, you know how that would have fucking looked at the people where I'm from.
That's weird.
I'm not fucking doing that. And he went on, and they kind of looked, like, what's this guy's issue? And I didn't do it. I said they were gonna. What he did, he made me say a different bunch of different takes, different way. I said they gonna splice this and try to fuck me on, but they didn't do it. But I wasn't finna budge.
I mean, you stood your ground, but
I'm not gonna say I'm from somewhere else.
They said,
And they was paying me good money.
they said, but that Martin
She
Lawrence.
was paying me good ass.
Martin Lawrence said, if you
For
see
the Heart
that
of the
check,
The commercial
Oh, the commercial.
was
For
more
the
than
Heart
a
of-
special.
God,
The
dog.
30-second commercial, they was paying more than they was for the shit.
God, dog.
And I wasn't finna budge. I'm not gonna say that I'm from somewhere. I'm not.
And you're not. Yeah, I feel you. They said when you see that check though.
Shit, man.
Everybody ain't bending over for that money though.
Hey,
Some people is good without the money. Nigga, when
But
you
why-
gone for so long, making it on your own,
That's what
it's
you
like
gotta
you
do.
start to think like Master P. You start to think
Yeah.
like all the independent, like Jay-Z. They're like, y'all been turning me down for the longest. Well, I'm going to finally bend over for y'all and sell my soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Jay-Z
sell
in a
your
place
soul.
right now where he helping rappers that's
Because
getting
once you do
messed
it,
over in their
once
you do it, you
contracts
gotta keep
right
doing
now.
it. Once you
Yeah.
do it, you gotta keep
That's why I
doing
don't understand folks be throwing rocks at Jay-Z. And it's like, look, man, let the man ain't perfect. He ain't gonna do everything you want him to do, but the man doing enough. Let the man do what he do. And then the first thing, how Illuminati. What? I guess it ain't no white Illuminati. Nigga, you don't never say Cara Bonnet
this
some
point,
fucking about it.
who
Ain't
cares?
Rodney Dangerfield. You don't never see nobody. It's always black folks saying somebody
Illuminati.
black is in the Illuminati.
Well, that's
Shit, Eric,
we gotta look
the
at what
shit
we
out.
talking about though. We
Did you
talking
see her
about
eyes?
the peanut gallery.
Hey, man.
We talking about the
Oh,
peanut.
clown ass.
Did you see?
It's always
Did you
old
see
regular
the?
dude.
Did you see the hand? The hand was in the devil.
Yeah, it's always
Devil
old regular
fingers.
dude that drive a forklift or something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong driving a forklift. I had a forklift like
I used to watch all them videos, though.
Yeah, stop that, man. I don't hear that shit from you, not from you.
I used to watch all those videos. though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Doctor,
I used to watch all them.
was it
conspiracy
R?
videos.
Ice says the sip is in there, as in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, man,
Good
I,
people.
you know,
Yeah, they here.
Yeah. Well.
So once again, nobody in here says they're gonna wear a dress.
no sir.
All right. So Marvin, you good? No dress.
Good.
Alex
I ain't
and
wearing no
Walker.
dress.
Now I will say this because we do.
Whoa,
we
it's a
do-
butt?
Wait.
It's a butt?
Wait.
Whoa, it's a butt.
This is a transparent
Hey,
show.
you do-
This is a
It's a
transparent
transparent
show.
show.
Look, I'm finna say some real shit. Now, there was a time, because, the comedy game didn't change. I was like, man, I ain't fucking, them motherfuckers do it. I ain't got no problem being on nobody else doing it or being on no show with nobody. Hey,
Oh, well,
you
that's
wanna do.
different.
That's what
Yeah.
you wanna do.
Yeah.
We said
But
you.
there was a time when comics was like, "Steady, I ain't gonna be on no show with no motherfucker with no." No, nigga.
That's-
Look at that.
I don't care.
Nigga,
I'm not wearing it, so I don't
them the
care.
headlines.
You can come over here and do all the little dress gags, do the Flip Wilson stuff.
Yeah, you do whatever
It's
you
done.
wanna
It's
do.
hacked.
I'm just not gonna do
It's
it.
done at this point. But I mean,
All right,
yeah, I ain't
fam.
gonna do it. I mean,
All right, so we I guess we could because I don't know. I guess we've been on for. I guess we could close because we comedians.
Mm.
You know, what's going on in the comedy world that's bothering y'all right now?
not a damn thing.
I ain't getting that bag.
That
Oh.
bag.
Pardon me, I need that bag.
That bag.
You know what I'm saying? I need to get to that bag. But I mean, hey, the comedy game is shifting. The paradigm shifting right beneath our feet. If I had to say one thing that kind of, I don't say it aggravates me, but it just kind of make me just sit back and shake my head is when you hear these older comics say, the internet is a fad. It's going to be over with after a while. No, it's not. You're going to be them fucking disco motherfuckers standing up in bell bottoms with your shirt tied in the front, pointing at the hip-hop. Hip-hop clown is a fad. Yeah, it's not a fad. It's here.
Is there?
It's here. So you better figure it out. That's all I can say. You better
Figure it out. I ain't tripping.
You ain't tripping.
It's so much because now there's more power in our hand. Like if we go to audition, right? The audition doesn't go well, right? Because trust me, there's plenty of auditions that's set up to not go well in your favor. Deion Cole said it best. He said, "Man, I ain't never got on via no audition. I got on because somebody else put me on."
Yeah.
And some people used to be hang on to these auditions like it was a lifeline.
Yeah.
Like if I don't get this, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm back to robbing cardboard box homeless men. But it's not. It's not a lifeline. You go in there, you do your
You
part.
make your money.
You do your part. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. I don't give a damn.
And to be honest, I'm tired of auditions. I'm tired of competitions.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit.
And I'm at a place where I'm trying to make my own lane, create my own lane, make my own money. I'm
What
proud
up, Love Brown?
I'm proud of all them young cats that's doing it. The Country Wayne,
What up,
Justin Larry,
Miami?
B. Simone, all them jokers filling out, packing out shows, and people are coming to them. They ain't auditioning no more. People are coming to them to do stuff because they got the following. That's where I'm at.
Social media has removed the gatekeeper.
I am that's why I'm like, I told these cats, let's get a podcast together. Let's start putting this stuff out there. I thought this junk is dope. I like this. I think once we come up with a name,
Yeah, man.
this was
Use the
fun.
name, man.
Because at the end of the day, man, I believe in truly just do You know how powerful it is to wake up and know that you have they coming to you. It's a lot of shows. It's a lot of gigs I've been booking, right?
Yeah.
Off of just
Social media.
Yeah.
because they see I have a presence. Like they'll try to play me at first when I ask for a certain amount of money, and I can tell that their attitude changes when they come back, and they be like, "Oh yeah, we'll go ahead. Yeah, we saw, yeah."
But see, that's why I don't even want to be. I don't even want to be able to be booked. I don't want you to be able to book me. I'm putting my own stuff on.
I see what you say.
I don't want to be booked unless it's like one of them comedy shows. You know, you linking up with the Mike Epps and you got to do a Phillips Arena. Yeah. But I don't want to be able to be booked.
Hey, quiet. What's funny is remember when he offered you a show? Hey, nigga, I got a show for you.
Oh.
Hey, I went.
I ain't know what he was talking about. Like,
y'all like this? Somebody say they like it. They like it. That's what I'm talking about.
Lean fraction. What's going on?
Look, let me tell you something.
Keep this young rocking. We gonna be doing
Hey, I slid back into the inbox and was like, hey, you know what? That show you was talking about, I see you got one coming here April 12th. Why don't you go ahead?
You can't be doing subliminals there. You got to put it out there if you gonna talk about them.
Rolando Love asks, do we make money doing social media? You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
no, you can't make money. Like we don't make
YouTube
money
you
off
can.
a post.
YouTube, you can.
Some
And
people make
Facebook.
money off a post.
YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, but you can make money.
Us, I mean, yeah, you can.
Because
but I'm
people-
talking about. He said, do we make?
Oh, I
He
mean,
didn't say, can you make?
but here's the thing.
Did you hear the question?
I mean, but we do like. I mean,
but he said we're giving them detail, like not off of the actual post.
I mean, but he said, do y'all? Oh, he said, do y'all make money doing the social media stuff, or is it just a route to get your name out? It's
Man,
both. I
yo,
mean,
it's just as important as
I don't know how.
stage now.
I mean, because like I said, both. If you get paid because of you posting something, you still got paid because of the post.
Let me tell you
You
something.
see what I'm saying? Like the R&B workout that I did, I got paid because of the post.
He's saying, are you getting directly paid from posting?
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
So Facebook is paying you to post.
They paid me when them folks came to my event. I got paid. That's what I'm saying.
You and John Gray work on the same team. That's how he got away with doing what he was doing. He was deviating from the actual question. Did you or did you not sleep with that girl? We had an emotional conversation.
Hey man.
Hey man,
I see you so
Look,
busy.
It's different out here, man. It's different out here. And you gotta
Do you get paid?
A A-list comedian who don't. You got some A-listers out there that don't need social media because they already have an emotional connection to audiences.
Like Cat Williams.
Yeah, A-listers.
Cat Williams.
But if you a B-lister or below, you better get your fucking social
You gotta get on
media.
social media, man.
Got to, man. It's just as important. So my message to new comics: it's important to build your chops on the stage, but you need to get on your social media too.
Oh, your chops. You
Chop it
got
up.
to.
We'll be talking about more.
Because at the end of the day, let's be real. Let's be real. Comedians I love to watch that I can watch. At the end of the day, I mean, I love to watch all types, silly comedy, talking about some comedy, but the ones that really stand the test of time ultimately are the ones that are talking about something.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do.
Them the only ones that get talked about after the flame is gone, after what was they saying?
Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy though? I agree with what you're saying, but I only agree with it about us. Because a bunch of silly white comedians are hilarious to me, and they go on to be megastars. They ain't talking about nothing.
But what the thing is, they're not mentioned in conversations with Carlin, Dave, Rock.
Gaffigan is up there.
Gaffigan? I-
Fuck
but
with Gaffigan. And he ain't talking about nothing. But he funny.
He fill out Phillips Arena
He's
too.
funny, man.
He filled out Phillips Arena. When was the last time he filled out Phillips Arena?
Last year.
Pulled.
He does Phillips
He sold it
Arena.
out?
Fuck with him.
I don't know if he sold it out, but you doing Phillips
He
Arena.
doing arenas, I know that. They fuck with it, man. But one of my favorite comedians is Brian Regan. And he clean.
Now,
he completely
Brian
clean.
is definitely, he's one of my
Brian
favorite
is
comedians.
hilarious.
Did y'all
man.
see that shit he bit off of Dave Chappelle?
Oh, the little show
Netflix?
shit. Yeah, that ain't really that ain't hitting. but I mean, you know.
Nigga did the.
I gotta see it. I ain't see it.
I gotta pull back up my live. Fuck this.
But we about to close out anyway.
No, I'm going. We going.
about to
Man,
close out.
hey, it's up to you. I'm good.
We
We
about
keep
been
going.
on
go.
for-
I'm about to go.
We
Well,
can't
you
get
gonna have
all
to.
of it.
Well, edit out some of the loose conversations and some of the quirk.
No,
This
they
is
getting all of it.
Hey,
You
No,
forgot.
they
this
don't
is
need
the,
all of it.
Wellington, this is the
They don't-
first one.
They
This
don't
is the,
need all of it.
This is the first podcast.
Have you ever heard
We gotta
of?
leave them wanting more.
Have you heard of less is more?
What? We gotta
Have you
leave
heard
them-
of less is
If
more?
we do a 3-hour podcast on the first one, we want them to come back.
Oh, no, less
People
is
are
more.
saying they enjoyed it.
Less is
who
more.
ready for us to go?
Let's
Less
cut.
is more.
We've been on for an hour.
No, we need to talk about this.
That's
What
all?
was we talking about?
But let's cut it off
Man,
and let them
we
come
need-
back next week.
This,
Yeah.
no, this is
We
needs
got
to be
more to
talked
talk about next
when
week.
Brian Regan went up there and did. I'm trying to talk to you.
Listen,
You
we
sit
gotta
here.
shut Wellington
He's
off.
unruly. He's
Thank
unruly.
y'all for tuning in
Thank y'all.
to this podcast. We're gonna be doing
Let me
the
close it out
grumpy-
with
the
the
grumpy
Steve
uncle,
Harvey.
man.
Look at here.
every week.
we here
This was the
are gonna
first
close
one.
out at the Three Kings
Tell 'em what
Comedy
to follow you on social
Show.
media.
This was the first one, y'all. I think it went well. I think I enjoyed it.
Tell them what for you on social media.
Alton Walker Show. Follow me, Alton
Wow,
Walker Show.
you were trying to close out without giving our handles? Wow.
It's gonna be under
Comedian.
the whole video.
Comedian Marvin H on Instagram and Twitter, and Marvin Hunter's
Marvin
fan
H.
page on Facebook. Also, get with me on YouTube, man. Fuck with your boy.
Comedian Wellington Ojukwu on Instagram, and on Facebook it's Wellington JUKU.
he yelling?
You want to talk about this Brian Regan? We're going to talk about that next week, man. Listen, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Like I said, again, we're going to be doing this every week. If y'all enjoyed it, I enjoyed it. We'll have a name for this joint
Yeah.
when we post it, maybe. Or we may just call the first one the Unnamed Podcast
Yeah.
and then figure out a name later on.
We're going to figure out a name
All right.
for this podcast.
Basement shenanigans.
Basement Shenanigans.
Nah. Look,
We'll
I'm not
figure it out.
I'm not into shooting down
But again,
ideas, but I felt I need
Appreciate
to
y'all
shoot
tuning
down.
in. I got to cut these niggas. I got to cut these niggas up. They going to be.
Why are you even
We
cutting
gonna
us
be-
out?
we'll be
we
still
got
talking,
some
man.
stuff that need to be
Peace
talked
out.
about.
We'll be here next week, y'all. Tune in. Peace out, baby.